Hello guys, and welcome back to the channel. And in this tutorial I'm going to show you an AI tool that will give you a form like this. This is a form I prepared for public speaking, and it's just with just one click with just one sentence as a prompt that I gave it, and it provided this for complete form. You can see applied, participate in the public speaking competition by filling the required information. Take a look. You can give your first name. You can see you can give your first name, last name, phone number, email address, gender. You can specify your gender, your highest degree, and current employment status, and then you can just submit very easily. You can just do that. So for example, I can say I want to fill this, and you can see I have just select and fill in this form, and you can see once I click on submit, it is going to submit directly, and I can create. Now the tool that I use to create this form is called Jotform. I'm sure many of you have come across it. I've made some videos about it quite some time ago, but I found it exceptionally useful now to make another video on it. So you can access it by coming to jotform.com, and then you'll be brought into this very platform. It's a powerful forms, easiest online form builder. Okay, you can build your form very easily, and you have other features to work on as well. Now you can log in with either Google or Microsoft, or you can sign up with email and password. It's free to sign up, and it's free to start creating forms. And maybe much later, if you find it very useful, you can check out their pricing and then be able to see what you are capable of achieving. But for now, starter is free. You can get up to 5 forms, 100 monthly submissions, and 1 user individual plan, and you can see all of these benefits, and it's very cheap. You can see the best value is silver. You can go higher values up to 100 forms, 50 forms, 25 forms, depending on how much commitment you have. Now let me show you how it is being done. So let's say I'm on my platform. I've just logged in. You can create directly by coming to create in here, and you'll be able to see all of the different things that you can create with this Jotform. Starting from form, this is create forms with logic, payments, and you can receive all of this. AI agent workflow directly, and you can create downloadable apps and with no coding, and e-sign. You can create document that can be signed on any device. Table can synchronize, manage, and collaborate on data. You can generate reports for your online form data. You can create bots and so on. So you can do all of this with the Jotform AI, which I'm going to show you. For now, you can save forms, or you can go back. Now you can ask the Podo to do it for you. You can ask it directly. You can click, and you can build a travel booking request form, or you can create a membership management form. You can just build anything. You can use your voice to ask it, or you can go ahead and attach some assets, some files, or some documents to serve as guide, or you can just go ahead and type on your own. So let's say I'm going to type in, and I have given it this prompt: create a form, invite application from participants in a workshop on hydropower generation, transmission, and distribution. Include the name, phone number, email address, gender, highest degree, and current employment status. So this is an example. So with just this simple prompt, once I hit on enter, it is going to go ahead and give me a complete form containing all of these basic features that I have specified in the description of the prompt. So let's just give this some seconds and see what Podo is going to do as regards creating the form. And you can see the speed in which it is creating it very fast. I created a form as you have requested. Your form is ready. Hydropower generation, transmission, and distribution workshop application. You can review it, and you can edit the form if you're interested. Okay, so you can see very nice. You can edit the form. Now the editing can be done manually if you want to edit manually, or you can edit with the AI tool also if you're interested in editing with the AI tool. So you can start with the editing with the AI tool. For example, you can navigate each section. You can ask it to edit anything here. Once you click on a particular section, right, this is the phone number, this is the address. You can change it, or you can move it up. If you are interested, you can move it. These are manual things that you can do on your own. So if you like, you can click on properties, and you can change anything in here. Okay, from the gender, you can change what you want at the field level and make it a required, or you can off it to be not a requirement, and you can duplicate it if you want to duplicate. You can check the options and see male, female, prefer not to save, and so on. If you want to add another feature, or you want to remove another one, with just this simple edit, you can see I have removed remove this one, and you can go ahead, predefined options, none, you can calculate values and so on. You can see display other options if you want. You can even put other, you want to put other, something like that. And in the survey, you can enable shuffle option or advanced features, over text. If someone hover over, you should be able to see something, select by default and so on. So once you click out, you'll be able to see that gender had been edited very easily. You can close on this, and then you can go to the next one and go to the top, the next one, to the next one. Now if you want to edit also from here, there's a way you can select and edit. Let's say we want to edit directly with this highest degree, and I want it to be, so once you select a portion, you can go ahead and come over here. So can you edit the highest degree to working experience and include number of years, okay, instead. So we can replace highest degree with the working experience and include number of years if you're interested. So you can just go ahead and hit on enter, and this is now going to edit that section of highest degree and replace it with years of experience. We can see it has already fished out the area, and you can see number of years of experience. Let's see what it is going to have. Updated the highest degree field to working experience with different choice of questions, and added a required number field for the duration. Okay, so I think this is very okay, except if you want, you can ask it to remove this also if you're interested. Working experience, I can say remove. So you can just go ahead and you can edit it directly, and you can see it is going to remove it. That's just remove that section. Okay, so depending on your choice, if you want to change anything, you can also change anything. And if you want, you can add something also if you're interested. For example, add a section for about me and make it to see text. Okay, so it's going to think and it's going to add that to the form that you have just created. Okay, so it is even checking the best part of where it is supposed to add it, and it has added it in here. You can see. So assuming you have this, you want to add a logo, you can add your logo in here directly by just selecting, and you can be able to add the logo. You can upload it, or you can add by image and so on. So assuming I have this as my logo, I just upload it, and it is going to add it to the whole thing. And you can align it left, can change the form with the label alignment and so on, and all of these basic editing features, including the theme. You can also play around with it. This is just an example. You can check the theme, the layout of the form designer. You are interested in changing anything. Now to edit more, you can come to add element, and in here you can play around with headings, address. You can say you want to add an address, and you can see it just added an address. Okay, so we can say home address, right? So, and you can put it to any location of your choice. If you want, you can just drag it and move it to any location of your choice. Okay, so you can select and move it. Date picker, signature, product list. You can see long text, short text. If you want to manually add all of this, you can. And if you want to come to payment and request for payments also, you can request for payments using any of these platforms. Okay, PayPal, PayFast, Venmo, and so on. And then we can add widgets of different types for form calculations, take a photo and so on. So this is a complete tool that you can do quite a lot. And over here you can access the form builder, where you can play around with the coloration. If you have a defined page theme, you can also add it, and then you can add a specified style. If you have a style, the logo size, you can play around with it, increase or decrease, left align, right align. So on the theme, if you want to change a theme, you can change it also. You can use a specified theme, and it's going to just with this simple click, it is going to change your theme into that. And as you can see, it has just affected that. Right, so you have quite a lot of things at the form builder if you are interested in checking. Now if you want to preview, you can go to publish, and now you can see you have this email. You can copy this link directly, you can share with people, and you can open it in a tab so you can experience clicking and submitting the form. Let's click on opening a tab to preview it. So this is the form, and then in here you can just click and you can make your submissions very easily. And you can see you can specify some fee details, and you can see home address, for example. It's just an example, and then submit your application. And once you click on submit, you can see I have submitted and the message that you have received. Now when you go back to your form, you can preview the form also from here, so you can be able to have access to it directly. can see the form with the logo and everything. You can have this link that you can copy and people can easily select and they can fill up the information, okay, information on what they need. Okay, for example, write anything, then you can put in your home address. All right, and once you're okay, you can go ahead and submit this as well. Okay, so you have submitted. Now this is available for tabs, for phone. If you want to check the view on all of them, you can be able to see in each case what you are going to see. Now you can always go to settings as well to be able to have other access, like you can change the title, you can enable form status to be enabled, you can enable or disable it from here, you can encrypt, draft mode, you can show more features like warning sign, form language, password. If you want password protected, you can enable or auto delete submission, save and continue later. If you want to enable also, you can do that as well. And then you can check even the page title, the clear hidden fields when submitted, you can also enable that. So on, you can see basic things that you can check and play around with this particular form. Last thing that you can do is you can get back to your form builder. You can as well add collaborators if you want to add collaborators so that you can work on the same form together with them. And when you come in here, you'll be able to see your form that you have created, and when you double click on it, you'll be able to play around with it and maybe request some summary from the information that you have, the submitted details on the form. Okay, we can come over here and request. Okay, so can you give me a summary of the number of people who submitted and the details? Okay, so you can see it has given us some key information, submission, but I do not have direct access to the number of submissions, so be about it. Okay, so now if you want to see the number of submissions, for example, on this particular form that we are working on, I will show you how you can see the number of submissions and even request for some maybe summary about them. You can come to form builder in here, you can click on this drop down and you can be able to see your inbox in here. So once you click on the inbox, you'll be able to see how many submissions and with all the submissions detail. And additionally, you will receive an email also from Jotform about all the people that have submitted. You can see we have this submission, we have this submission as well. And you can add a tag, you can add reply, and from here you can say summarize overall submissions and list submissions for last week or thereabout. You can ask the assistant also. You can say, let's say summarize all the submissions, and you can hit on enter. Yeah, I have accepted this, and summarize the overall submission, and you can hit on enter. This is going to give you an overall summary from the submissions that you have. You can see the form has a total of 2 active submissions. There are no archived or deleted submissions. So the first submission was received at this time and the last one at this time. So this is a quick summary. So Jotform is really interesting, and I think is a form builder that anyone should be able to have access to and work on to make your form with just one click, and you can follow up and do basic edits directly on the form. So this concludes this simple tutorial about how to create forms with Jotform completely free of charge. I'll put a link in the description of this video so you can just click to have access to it and create your own forms continuously subsequently. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching and see you in the next one. Bye.